this segment. I love this next segment because we don't mention college right now because G's college
Yeah.
is we'll leave it at that.
But hey,
But
let's
my
talk about it.
college, we undefeated, bro. We undefeated. We playing big games at night on TV. Oh, it's been fun. This last weekend, crazy weekend for me. Had a crazy game Thursday against the
Yeah.
rival Bengals, and then and it's the Holy War. It's the rivalry game in Utah. BYU versus Utah, or I call Bootah. But but a crazy thing happened in the game. About a minute and 34 seconds left. Fourth down, ball was like on our own 5-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback goes back to pass. He gets sacked, but there was a holding call in the game. G,
Okay.
crazy. Get the first down. We march down, kick a game winner, game over. Anyways, there was 3 seconds left on the clock. We kicked the ball off, right? And there was a flag on the play because the AD started walking out onto the field while the play was going. And they got it all the way to about the BYU's 45-yard line at one point, doing the throw back and forth. They were getting yards, but ended up throwing out, blah, blah, blah. End of the game. The AD goes into and has a press conference right after the game and basically talks about how, he was disappointed, felt like the game was, cheated. They felt cheated, that they won the game, that it was stolen, that it was unfair for them, and basically told them that they weren't happy about the Big 12 officials and weren't happy about them being in the Big 12 that night. Granted, next couple days go by, he issues an apology. He regrets what he said, but in the apology, you never hear him say, "I am sorry." They fined him $40,000.
A 40-piece?
A 40-piece. He's all right. I think he's got it. He's probably making a mil or whatever he's doing. But 40 grand is 40 grand. That is a lot of money. Man, it was crazy, G. I said a lot just now, but I want to talk about it just a little bit. I wanted to give you a little bit of back history of what happened.
I appreciate you saying that, man. Listen, we in the SEC, so I ain't going to talk about the SEC because I just got there. All right?
Okay.
But I am going to talk about the Big 12. Hey, don't come over here talking about the Big 12. Wait, first and foremost, chill out talking about the Big 12. All right?
Yeah.
The Big 12 has a big, nice
got
spot
a great reputation.
I'm not an SEC OU guy. All right, I'm an OU guy, and they just so happen to be in the SEC. I'm a Big 12 guy. All right, let me tell you a real quick history about the Big 12 when I was there. All right, there was a time where we had 4, maybe 5 teams in the Big 12 that was number 1 in one season: Missouri, Kansas, OU, Texas, and Texas Tech. We had Graham Harris, a finalist for the Heisman. Colt McCoy is a Heisman for the finalists. Sam Bradford is a Heisman for the finalists. Chase Daniels is a Heisman finalist for the Heisman. We had guys. The Big 12 was it. And Ndamukong Suh, he was a Heisman finalist as a D tackle out of the Big 12. So before you start talking about the Big 12 and what we got going, well, they over there, but I'm still a Big 12 guy. Relax.
Gotta respect it.
Watch your mouth speaking on the Big 12, man.
I agree.
You gotta chill. If it's the SEC team saying what they say about the Big 12, all right, big dog, you got it. You got it, player. Y'all still Utah. Don't make me do it. Don't. Hey.
So it's caused a lot of tension over the last couple of days after, people analyzing the film. Was it a hold? Was it not? I see both sides, right? I see it being called and not being called. It's a 4th down, game on the line play. That's tough. But I'll take it. You know why I'll take it? Because I've played in this game and I actually went 0 for 4 in this game. And I had a lot of these type of calls that have gone against me when I've played in these games where we didn't complain about it. There's no record of our AD coach or anybody saying about nothing. My freshman year, there was a cornerback by the name of Brandon Bradley. I almost forgot his name. My OG, Brandon Bradley, whose knee was down, but they have it on camera that it was down. But he had an interception. Knee was down. He had the ball, got ripped out. They called it a fumble, and they ended up scoring on that possession.
An interception and a fumble?
Yep, game over, because all we had to do was we were going to knee it out. And you didn't hear any of us complain about how they got it wrong as far as an AD or a coach going on and just spewing that type of message out. I mean, personally, I just think an AD that does that just kind of is on a high horse a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too much involved because I love Kyle Whittingham. I think nothing but respect for Kyle Whittingham, what he's done at the University of Utah. I actually like him. I think he's a really good person. But I don't know the AD, but for him to go out and say that and then not apologize, I felt like it was wrong for the university and all the people. Yeah, all the people. We heard what you said. What you said was what you wanted to say. Not now. That's just nothing to me. But the fact is that BYU finally won a game on a call like this after who knows how long we've had it the other way. And for my guys, I feel it's awesome to be 9-0, right? It's 9-0. We have a chance to be in the college football playoff. I think we're the number 4 seed right now. We still have a couple games to go. We're playing Kansas.
BYU.
So I can't believe it, but I can believe it. You know, we were picked to finish second to the last in the conference, but I just wanted to shout out the BYU Cougars and talk a little bit about that AD's remarks and just kind of the game, give you a little backstory, but I just want to shout out the Cougars right now. We're coming.
Hey, shout out to BYU Cougars, man. Hey, if y'all Killer's part of y'all family, I'm part of y'all family. We trash. So I'm rooting for BYU. Killer,
yes, sir.
Hey, Killer, let's get it, baby. Because OU, we going through it.
A break. We have a break right now.
Yeah, we going through it. It's all good. It's all good, though. But shout out BYU and what y'all doing, repping the Big 12 properly. I'm excited to see how this season finishes up, man. And this is how you know I got a big heart and how much Killer means to me. My opening day game of my last year of college.
I forgot about this.
And they beat us, man. On the first drive, we lost Sam Bradford. On the first drive, man.
I can't believe that. I was actually suspended that year, so I won't even talk about that. Yeah, but I remember watching that game. That was crazy.
We lost Sam Bradford
in Dallas
for the season. Man, hey, listen, Killer.
Tough.
OU versus BYU was the first 2 teams to touch the turf at the Cowboys' new stadium.
That was a hell of a game.
Yeah, it was a great game, man. And shout out, y'all. I was hating at the time.
I would too.
Yeah, I was, man. I did my thing, but it's all good. We didn't get the dub, but shout out BYU, man.